Good morning everyone. Myself Jansi Lakshmi, Assistant Professor M Pharmacy in Sri Datta Institute of Pharmacy. I am dealing the subject is Industrial Pharmacy, B Pharmacy third year. Today I am going to teach the subject is the equipments for coating. Okay, what are the equipments we are generally used for the tablet coating? In that, first one is the conventional pan coater. So this is a conventional pan coater. This is a circular metal pan, means that is in a rounded in shape and placed at a mounted at a 40 degrees centigrade. Sorry, 40 degrees. Mounted at a 40 degrees. The angle of the conventional pan coater is 40 degrees, placed at a 40 degrees. Okay. This is a circular metal pan and placed at the angle of 40 degrees. And they are 8 to 60-inch diameter. Okay, the length of the conventional pan coater equipment is a 8 to 6-inch diameter. They are the rotated in a horizontal axis by a motor. Okay, this is about the conventional pan coater. So this is in a rounded in shape, and the rotation takes place by the horizontal axis. Okay, in this the inside which portion is there, in that the tablets are going to coating. Okay, this is the conventional pan coater. Okay, next one is a Pellegrini coating pan. In that Pellegrini coating pans, two tubes are there. Okay, first one is the for the inlet air supply. Okay, from in this tube we are going to apply the inlet air supply. In that we are apply the heated air. Okay, in this Pellegrini coating pan we are apply the heated air. Okay, why the what is the use of a heated air? The coating, when applying of a coating solution, the coating solution should be dry. So how it will dry means by applying of the heated air. So by using of this heated air, the tablet coating solution going to dry. And how will apply the coating solutions means, we are going to spray the coating solution the rotating tablet bed. Okay, the tablets are rotating in a tablet bed. So in that we are sprinkle the spray nozzle. By using of a spray nozzle, we are going to spray the coating solutions over the rotating tablet bed. What is the main use of this Pellegrini coating pan? It produces the even distribution of a coating solution or a suspension over the tablet. Okay, the tablet core which is present in that uniform distribution and uniform application of the coating solutions over the tablet. So sometimes what will happen means the uniform distribution of a tablet coating will not happen, means that the lumps will form on a tablet. So that will prevented in a this Pellegrini coating pan. And the inlet air, after introducing of a heated air, so exhausted means that should be go out from the pan. How it will go out of the pan means the duct, means the opening which is present, that is from that the coating the inlet air exhausted by means of a duct of the pan. The pan contain the duct. From that the heated air means the exhaust that will come out of from the front of the pan. The duct is present at the front of the pan. So the inlet air come out from the means they will come out from the by means of the front of the pan. Next, immersion tube coating pan. So one tube is inserted in this coating pan. In that it contains the spray nozzle. Okay, and this equipment contain the immersion tube coating pan. So it consisting of a long tube with a spray nozzle at the tip. If we see this diagram, this is a long tube. In the tip, in this tip, spray nozzle is there. Okay, and hot air as well as solution gets delivered through this tube into the blood. Hot air as well as the solution, the coating solution which are going to coated to the tablet, that will come from this tube only, the long tube which is present. In the tube only we will apply the coating solution as well as a hot air. So initially we are discussed what is the use of a hot air means to dry the coating solution. Drying air flows upward and exhausted through the duct. Means that the drying air will be applied and that will come from the exhausted through the drug. This is used for the means this immersion tube coating pan is generally used for the coating of a sugar solution and also film coating. Okay, this is about the immersion tube coating system. Next one is a perforated pan system. Perforated pan system means perforations is nothing but the holes itself contain. Perforations, the holes portion which is contain the pan system, that is a perforated pan system. It is a perforated or partially perforated drums, means it is a completely perforations is present or a partially perforated drum. The coating solutions are applied to the surface of the rotating bed of a tablet through the spray nozzle which is present inside the drum. Okay, the coating solution are applied to the surface of the rotating bed of a tablet through the spray nozzle. So by using of a spray nozzle, the coating solutions will going to applied over the tablet. So where it is the spray nozzle is present inside the drum. Okay, and perforated pan coaters are efficient drying system which high coating capacity. Okay, what is the main advantages of this perforated pan system means it have a efficient drying system. What will happens means if it is not efficient drying means the tablets get sticked and getting stick and they will be after they are not further usage. So the tablet after coating they should be properly dyed. So the perforated pan coaters efficient drying system and it has a high coating capacity. This is about the perforated pan system. This is the Eshella Coatas pan system. This is connecting the spray gun, exhausted air and the suction shoe and the coating pan and mixing blades and inlet air. This is the Eshella Coata pan. Okay, this Eshella Coata pan initially we are discussed. This is the mixing blades. Okay, this consisting of a mixing blades and dry air is directed into the pan to the bed. Okay, dry air directed into the from the pan to bed it will be applied. The spray gun spray the coating solution evenly. This is the spray gun. By using of this spray gun the coating solution we are applied evenly and exhausted air moves out of the pan through the suction shoe. The suction shoe is present here. From this suction shoe the exhausted air, the air should be come out of from that suction shoe. This is a dry coater pan. This is a coating pan and this is the perforated rib and this is the spray nozzle and this is the exhaust. Okay, these are the mainly contain the dry coater pan. The dry air enters into the through the perforated ribs located inside the periphery drum. So periphery means the outside portion. Peripherally the perforated ribs is present. This from these perforated ribs the dry air is entered into the drum by the dry enters into the hollow perforated ribs located at the periphery of the drum. The spray evenly spray the coating solution as a coating pan rotates. Okay, the spraying of a coating solution will applied over the tablet of the bed and that will be evenly spread over when the tablet when the coating pan is rotates. The drying air passes up through the exhaust which is present in the back of the pan. So the drying air, the air which is dried that will come from the back of the pan. One portion is there, from that back of the pan the drying air is come. Okay, the next one is a fluidized bed system. So this is a fluidized bed system. This is a top spray coater and bottom spray coater. Okay, next one is a coated product and probiotics being coated. So why the fluidized bed system is generally used means some are the thermolayable substances, thermolayable medicaments are there. So in that what general mechanism was happened in the previous coating system, like a dryer coater and Pellegrini coating systems, they should use the heat. So what will happen means the drug sensitivity, the drugs are sensitive to the heat, means that they loses their efficacy and effectiveness of the drug when or touches with the when they are contact with the heat. So to prevent that mechanism, generally we used the fluidized bed system. In that fluidized bed system, what generally use means the probiotics and some antibiotics we generally coated in this fluidized bed system. So what is the mechanism involved in this fluidized bed mechanism is the movement of a tablet is upward through the center of the channel. Okay, when we observe this, the tablets are moves, ikkada fluidized air is present, so the vacuum is present. So for that reason the tablets are present at the upside top of the fluidized bed, then fall down towards the chamber wall and re-enters into the airstream at the bottom of the chamber. Okay, and again they re-enters into the chamber. In that chamber we are going to the spray the tablet. Okay, coating solutions applied from the spray nozzle which is located at the top or bottom of the chamber. Okay, sometimes what will happen, this is the fluidized bed system. In the fluidized bed system, here the spray nozzle is present at the bottom or a spray nozzle present at the top of the equipment. If it is there, what will happen means here the vacuum is present, the tablet is present at the air stream only. After when we are go to the top, the air stream, the coating solution will apply, then they are going to fall down. When we come to the this equipment, this is the bottom spray coater, this is the top spray coater. When this top spray coater, what will happen means the tablets when will come up to the fluidized bed, they are going to coated. When tablets are come to the down, they are going to coated. This is about the fluidized bed system. And thank you.